Have you ever been affected by an addiction to opioids, directly or indirectly? Probably most of you not suffer an addiction to opioids, but a lot of people in the United States uh, are dealing with this problem right now. And it is probably that most of you have never heard about opioids, but you probably heard about medicine and drugs. Well, opioids are drugs that are used on medicine, like oxycodone, heroin, and morphine. Now, I think you understand the point. Um, Hi, I'm Jenny. Today I am going to inform you about the severity of the opioid epidemic in the United States. To do this, I will be focusing on three main points. The number one is the number of deaths left by the opioid addiction and the misuse of prescribed opioids and the treatment for someone who is suffering an addiction to opioids. Um, First, I want to give you a little bit of context. The opioid epidemic is a public health issue that started in the 90s in the United States. The first point, the number of deaths left by the opioids. This is a problem that we need to worry about and act because have left a lot of people dead. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, in an article published on March 17 of 2021 named Understanding the Epidemic from 1999 to 2019, nearly 500,000 of American people died from an overdose involving any opioid, including prescription and illicit drugs. As you heard, there are risks of overdose even with prescribed drugs, and that takes me to the next point, the misuse of prescribed opioids. Doctors prescribe opioids to people with chronic pain. Sometimes the use of opioids become an addiction, and this happens often. According to JAMA Network, in an article dated November 11 of 2020, name prescription opioid use and risk for major depressive disorder and anxiety and stress related disorder, with almost 30% of patients prescribed opioids misusing them and about 12% developing opioid use disorder. If someone you know is dealing with this problem, you can help. But there are any treatment for it for the addiction to opioids. Yeah, and that takes me to my last point. A person can leave the opioids, but everything is a process. Um, in this process, you need a professional who will do the correct thing in the correct time. According to Matthew Hoffman, a writer from WebMD, in an article dated January 20 of 2021 with the name Opioid Addiction Treatment, Lucky, early treatment intervention can help you avoid some of the long-term health conditions associated with addiction to opioids. Now that you know more about this problem, you can help someone who is suffering an addiction to opioids. I share with you the number of people the deaf people that the opioids epidemic have left, the severity of misusing the prescription opioids and the importance of early treatment. Um, Remember, this is a real and serious problem. Now that you know why, you can also share information like this with someone who needs it. Um, the next time that you listen something related to the opioids, you will know what it is about, at least some basic things.